right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, aka probably just gentlemen. We are here in the garage, still a work in progress. We got power going in right now, so hopefully within the next maybe 2 weeks we'll be good to actually shut the doors and turn the lights on and actually do some projects out here. But for today, I have the bike centered up here. We're gonna be switching out these turn signals. We got some Hogworkz LED turn signal pods. Got these little guys that we will be throwing onto the bike. So, from my understanding, take the windshield off, pop the vent cover thing off, pull the front fairing off, and then the pods are attached to that. So let's get moving on that. All right, windshield's off. This should just pop off. Somewhere? Stuck somewhere? All right. We got a little buddy there. How long you been in there? Oh, long time. Rest in peace. These are the turn signal connectors. You're gonna disconnect your turn signal things here. Pull the whole outer fairing off with a couple Torx, and you should be good to replace them. From my understanding is there's Torx behind each of the speaker lids. And then there's the two that hold on these air deflectors down here. So I'll get that going and then let you know if I find anything else. I think you gotta pull the Allen out of here too. Yep, gotta pull the Allen bolt out of the actual turn signal on the outside here too. Don't forget that. All right. Bam. There you go. You can see you got the light in there, wire that runs up. Light in there and a wire that runs up. Let's move over to the workbench. Here we are on the workbench, aka the trunk of my Monte Carlo, because nothing's done yet. We got the outer fairing off. So now you're just gonna remove the wire, try to save those little sticky things so you can run the wire in the same spot. Remove that Allen bolt right there, and then the lights will pop out. All right, the old lights are out. Let's do a little unboxing on this one. All right, let's see, slide this out. Some packing. I'll give you a, I'm guessing this is like a load equalizer kind of thing from what I've seen online. probably to prevent the hyper flash. Oh yeah, look at that. So let me grab one of the old ones. This compared to this. Now this has my old ones have Hogworkz lights in them. There'll be a before and after, but I love these little halo lights, but I think they just look too bulky. Second one is right here, still in the package. We can do one at a time. Oh, nice. Give you the new hardware, the gaskets, all that. Oh, the best part. Sticker. Yeah, so there was a small zip tie holding in that top light, so it's nice to give you all new stuff. Let's throw them on. All right, so we got this light on. Turn the new gasket in. Throw a bolt in there. Run the wire back up through here. Use the new zip tie. Zip tie that there. Snip that off. And then you can leave this hanging until we put the fairing actually back on. All right, both lights installed. Let's throw the fairing back on. All right, the fairing is loosely on there, just with the bolts that hold those. So we're gonna take the load equalizer, throw it in here, connect both of those, and throw the rest of the fairing back on. I'm not gonna bore you with that, so here we go. Got everything tightened up. The Torx in there. Torx holding the air deflectors on the side here. Torx holding the air deflectors on there on both sides. Oh, brother. I'm just gonna spray down the fairing, clean it up, get into these nooks and crannies that you don't really get to clean that often. And then throw the vent back on with the windshield, and we'll be done. All right, we are all buttoned up. Everything's tight. Time to turn it on, check it out. All right, mission success. I think they look pretty sick. My hazards are still on. Okay. I think they look pretty sick. Definitely better looking than stock. A lot more sleek. Gonna be easier to clean too. Like those ones had a bunch of nooks and crannies on it that you had to kind of get in to clean, but these are nice and sleek and LED, easy. I mean, the install was easy. I mean, I'm pretty dumb and I did it, so pretty much anybody could do it. I don't know what's next. I need to get a front fender. So if anyone at Hogworkz sees this and wants to hook your boy up, I need a front fender. And then I want to do a rear fender. I want to get like the CVO style rear fender with the lights on the sides here. Get rid of this because this one is somebody before me either stepped on this or backed it into something and got it all crunched up. So again, if anyone at Hogworkz sees this and wants to hook your boy up, let me know. Other than that, I mean, easy install. I'm excited to see how they hold up. Hardware looks good. Other than that, we're gearing up for Gettysburg. We're gonna ride out to Gettysburg Bike Week. I'm also gonna be putting in. I got a GTS radio to put in this because in 18 they had the GT radio, so I have a GTS to put in. So I'll be doing that too. Just waiting for like the CarPlay little dongle to show up, and then I'll be taking the fairing back off to put the radio in. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed and learned something. It's easy. Again, like if you just have a little bit of common sense, you can figure it out. So yeah, see you on the next one. Peace.